Attention listeners, mark your calendars for Colorado Gives Day on December 10th. Support Aftersight and give to the causes you care about. Go to coloradogivesday.org/organizations/aftersight between now and December 10th to make your donation.
Welcome to Blind Level Tech. I'm Jonathan Price.
I'm Evan Starnes.
And together, we're bringing you news, tech, and information about blind technologies.
Being blind doesn't mean you have to stop living.
We're going to show you just how possible it is to live the life you want.
Hello and happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody, and welcome to Blind Level Tech. I am your host, Evan Starnes, joined by my co-host, Kelvin Crosby.
Hey, so good to see you, even though I can't see you. It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Evan, how you doing, man?
Ooh, well, I was just telling you before we hit record, I feel like I've been running around like a chicken with its head cut off. So much has happened. Oh, last week, the week before, busy, and don't even know where to get started, but holy crap.
Well, there's hope in the future.
There's plenty of hope in the future.
And you just gotta ride the wave.
Indeed.
Do a hang 10 and be like, yo, I got this.
I got this, dude.
Can I tell you, there's nothing like a good shrimp sandwich, you know?
Oh,
that is something I like a lot of.
Mm-hmm. That
shrimp
is true.
Sandwich. Man, that sounds really good.
I don't know. It sounds like something we're going to be talking about today. But I think before we get into that, some updates and our tech piece of the week. Now, I say some updates because there are just a couple of things I really need to bring up first before we get into our topic today. Number one, just for anybody out there that, especially if you've been with Aftersight for a number of years, if you've ever worked with or communicated with our senior programming manager, Alex Flynn, I just needed to announce that as of last Friday, I think that's November. Oh my gosh. I stink at dates. It's November 29th. Alex has moved positions and is no longer with Aftersight, and she has a new position now. So I had to announce that, but there's a lot of that. Basically means that I'm doing some more stuff. Other staff are taking on more roles and a bunch of things, and it's just getting a lot busier here. But I had to announce that she's been with Aftersight for 10 years and has made huge waves in our programming department and just really with Aftersight in general. So I need to really give her like a big pat on the back, a round of applause, and just commemorate her for her years with Aftersight. Also, I have the last thing. We are super killing our Colorado Gives Day goal right now. We're like more than halfway to our goal, and I think we're going to exceed it. Our goal is $15,000, and we've got maybe rough math here, okay, rough math, but like $5,000 more dollars to go until we reach that goal. So Colorado Gives Day will be on December 10th, which is coming up pretty quickly here. So if you'd like to donate, you can always go to coloradogivesday.org/organizations/aftersight, and we're going to kill that goal this year. It's going to be awesome. I'm genuinely excited here, and I got to actually stay off the Colorado Gives dashboard because I'll just keep meticulously checking it.
That's going to drive you nuts.
Yeah, but you know what's not going to drive me nuts is the tech piece of the week.
Ooh.
I don't know if I announced this actually to the audience, and I don't typically try. I don't know. I used to always announce if I got new tech and stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like people just don't care. But for those who care, my tech piece of the week is my iPhone 16 Pro, and I got that back in September. or was it October now? Goodness, my memory is not doing so well today. So I got that back in, actually, no, it was like the beginning of October. It was kind of my birthday gift to myself. And I had the iPhone 13 Pro. It's the iPhone 16 Pro, and I got it because, I wanted to play with Apple Intelligence. And also it means that I can do some more Apple Intelligence-related BLT bytes. And it also means I've got a phone with USB-C and the weird little camera button. And why I also picked it is that the motherboard in these iPhones, I don't know if anybody knew this, but the motherboards in iPhones, I believe from the 11 and up, are sandwiched motherboards. So it's basically one half of a motherboard stacked on top of the other half of the motherboard, and they're connected to each other. And it basically means that you can shrink the size of the motherboard down so that you can stick things like a bigger battery in the phone. Or more cameras,
really,
of course.
It needs to be called like the sandwich motherboard. So it'll be the peanut butter jelly iPhone. It's the peanut butter jelly iPhone.
Peanut butter Apple iPhone. peanut butter jelly. I don't know. But what's your tech piece of the week, man?
My tech piece of the week, it's not really techie, but I'm getting it made right now. Ooh. And see, this is the beauty of when you have engineers. And they love just making random projects. So, the braille cards?
I love them. And the signature guide ones?
No, not the one that, like the playing cards. They don't normally stay upright, Yeah. So I'm getting a custom case made for my braille cards. And then, so my engineer, she's printing out, it's basically like a book where the braille cards go inside it, and it clamps it's like a case, and then you you undo the box, and then there's your braille cards, and you have your discard section, and so then it can hold all your braille cards, and be really easy to work with.
You should sell that. Like that would be. I wish you could.
If you guys want me to sell this, we can probably get you a nice decent discount. I just got my quote how much it's gonna cost me. It's not bad. I think we could sell it for like $10. So
I would get one because, like, especially with card games, because card games you have card holders, but you don't have like a discard section. That's really intuitive, and it is tech. It's just not tech in that sense. It doesn't have silicone and batteries and electronics inside of it. It's technology, though. So
exactly.
Good tech piece, man. Good tech piece.
If you guys want me to really kind of post a picture of it and explain it, let us know. Where do they need to do that, Evan, by the way?
Oh, they need to do that. It happens to be feedback at aftersight.org or 720-712-8856. Thank you, Kelvin.
Yep. So go ahead and do that if you really want to learn about.
You want a custom card holder.
Yep. So,
This week's episode is going to be kind of a more laid back and goofy episode. I know we said that last week, but even more so this week. And what I'd like to say is, we've got a lot of podcasts out there. A lot of blind low vision podcasts are doing a lot of, holiday gift guides and fun things like that. Rather than doing a gift guide or something like that, which we did do last year, and go check that out. It's still fun. We're going to actually do our top 10 sandwiches of the year. And I don't know if we have a jingle for do we have a jingle? No, we don't have a jingle for that, but that's okay. Because what we've done is we've picked, between the two of us, our top 10 sandwiches of the year. And these might be sandwiches that we've gotten from restaurants or sandwich shops, or they might be some of our own original silly creations. But you're going to have to find out. So I think it's time for
the sandwiches of the year.
Starting with number 10. Number 10 for me is going to be the Cali Mist from Chiba Hut, which I feel like I've done at least twice, if not thrice. I'm not entirely sure. But This thing is a big, juicy, yummy, delicious sandwich loaded with, I think it's steak or chicken. There's that's kind of an important differentiation.
Man, one red and one white.
So actually, no, it's chicken. Good lordy. Chicken, avocado, tomatoes, peppers, lettuce, onions, and buffalo sauce, because buffalo sauce is fantastic. And you can get it in like 4, 8, or 12 inches. I always go with the 12 because, you eat one half, you save the other half for tomorrow. And I can never eat a 12-inch sandwich in one sitting. But yeah, number 10 is the Cali Mist from Chiba Hut.
And number 9 is, I tell you, this last Thanksgiving, I went over my vacation. We went to Coronado. We went to the show house by the Hotel Del. But this sandwich will set you back about $40. Just if you go get it. But this sandwich was awesome. It was so good. Not worth $40, but it was so good.
And what's it called?
And the sandwich is a breakfast sandwich, and it has a croissant with turkey, ham, bacon, and then it has it's like a mayo. It's like a mayo with ragu
or mayo, mayonnaise. It has mayonnaise.
It's mayonnaise, but it mixed with this
relish.
No, it's ragu.
I don't know. Are you trying to do scat? I don't know. Something that was really cringy.
And then you get an over hard egg on it.
Ooh.
And then I tell you, and then they put this topping on the bread, and it's just wow. It definitely tasted like a very wealthy sandwich. And I tell you, so that's sandwich number 9.
A wealthy breakfast sandwich from, what was the place again?
Shore House Breakfast Buffet.
Okay, the wealthy breakfast sandwich from Shore House Breakfast Buffet. And number 8 is going to be a peanut butter and honey sandwich.
Not peanut butter and jelly, everybody, so don't start doing the dance. Nope,
peanut butter honey. Because everybody else can do peanut butter and jelly, but I don't know. If you haven't tried peanut butter and honey before, especially if you like honey, you're totally missing out. It's a completely different experience, arguably a little bit more sticky, although both jelly and honey are pretty sticky themselves. But still, it's a new. I don't know how to describe the consistency of it, because like with peanut butter and jelly, you get that peanut butter, you get the refrigerated jelly, so it's kind of like cold and it's delicious. It's nostalgic for me. It's one of my pieces. It's one of my childhood sandwiches. But if you put honey instead, it's the consistency's a little different. The flavor, it's a little sweeter in a certain way, and it complements the peanut butter. So for me, that's my number 8 is a peanut butter and honey.
So number 7, I have to say, a spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A with barbecue sauce. Ow. Take that pickle off, by the way. No need for pickles.
Oh, don't do that. So a spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. My number 6, wait for it, is not it is a sandwich technically, but it's not.
Don't you dare go there.
I am going there.
Don't you dare.
Oh, I am so going there.
Come on, man. That is not a sandwich.
A hot dog. It's a hot dog.
No, he went there, everybody.
He went there.
That is not a sandwich.
Yeah, it is. No, just I got to go back to that discussion that we had in a staff meeting a few weeks back about the technicalities of what makes a sandwich a sandwich.
It's not. It's not.
No, it is. Well, you know what? I'm just we're gonna just agree to disagree for me, but my number 6 is gonna be a hot dog with onions and mustard and a little bit of relish.
I'm protesting. No. This is not a sandwich.
And Kelvin is officially protesting.
6.5 right here is numbered 6.5, everybody, because that one doesn't count.
Fair enough.
So
my number 6.5 is going to be a hot dog.
So if that's 6.5, let's finish this up. So let's just call this a hot dog sandwich with a piece of bread with ketchup on it, and you slice the hot dog in half, and you lay it out in a row, and there's your sandwich.
Oh yeah, you
That
could do
completes
that too.
the number 6.
Fair enough. I have no objections. You, Kelvin, invited it, so I have no objections to that.
All right, so sandwich number 5. Okay, I got the odd numbers today.
Yep.
So my sandwich number 5 is Giovanni's chicken parmesan chicken sandwich. Ooh, man, this one, it is a party. When you walk in, I order a Coke and an ice cup of water. I drink that. Then I get my sub. French bread, toasted with my chicken breaded with marinara sauce, and then with a lot of cheese. Melted.
Yeah.
And you bite into it. And it's like heaven.
And it's fun to stretch the cheese and see how long you can elastify it until it snaps. I love doing that with mozzarella. It's delicious.
So that's at Giovanni's in San Diego.
Ooh, I'm jealous. Anybody living out there in San Diego, check out Giovanni's and tell us what you think, because I'd love to have a Giovanni's here. I would probably go there a lot. I think our equivalent's like Snarfs, but you guys have Snarfs.
I think we do. I don't know if I've ever been.
Yeah. Well, my number 4 is going to be a tuna footlong from Subway. Because
that's kind of boring right there, man.
It's only boring, but it's also my, like, what I feel like has been my go-to, like, especially when during those weeks where I can't think of a sandwich, you know, the sandwich of the week comes up, and then it's like, a tuna footlong from Subway, you know, that's there you go.
What
That's
do
my
you
sandwich.
put in there?
Oh, lots of delicious vegetables. Yeah. Mustard, onions, not bell pepper. Not in that sandwich. I do like bell pepper, but not a little bit of just really a little bit of onions, maybe celery. You don't really need that much, but nevertheless, you do put vegetables in it.
I just don't understand. It's like ruins the sandwich.
Yeah, to each their own.
Number 3 is, I call this the Kelvin Fisher. Because, honestly, it is a tuna sandwich. But it had no vegetable besides jalapenos. And it had pepper jack cheese with chipotle mayo on the top of the bread and on the bottom of the bread. And, man, that is a Kelvin Fisher. I mean, I tell you, it is something else. I have something, and I get that from Submarina.
We gotta naturally include some Kelvin originals in this, because what would a BLTB an episode be without a Kelvin original or two? Well, my number 2, or I guess in my case, this is like my top sandwich pick, but number 2 is a BLP.
A BLP.
Yeah.
Bacon, lettuce,
pickle.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Barf!
No!
So, you know, I've never said this on the show. This show's called BLT, but if I've never made anybody aware, I don't particularly care for raw tomatoes.
Me either.
Especially sliced. Ooh, okay. I'm not alone.
Granted, it's a vegetable, so I ain't gonna eat it.
Or it's the fruit, isn't it? I don't know. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole. I don't know anymore. But the BLP, the reason I went with it is because instead of BLTs, whenever my grandma used to make BLTs, I used to substitute the tomato with a pickle. And I will say, if you haven't tried it, a bacon, lettuce, and pickle sandwich is actually pretty good, and you might enjoy it. It's a little more savory than your average BLT. So, I don't know.
Completely disagree. Completely.
Well, if you agree or disagree, please tell us. Feedback or the phone number. It would be kind of fun to hear your thoughts.
It sure would be.
Indeed.
Would you try a Kelvinator sandwich? Because a Kelvinator sandwich will change your life.
What's number one then?
So number one is the Kelvinator. And I tell you, the Kelvinator is fairly simple, but full with an impact. Because isn't that what I am? An impact. So anyway, so
you make devices that create impacts.
Yeah. So let's think about this. Jalapeno bread with turkey. And then you add a little bit of pepper jack cheese with chipotle mayo, and then jalapenos. Double the jalapenos. And then you put a little hot sauce on there.
Holy crap.
And wow, you're on fire!
And you're going to be visiting the toilet for the next few days. Oh my! that was a pretty good one.
Oh man, I tell you, there's nothing like it. But it tastes amazing because there's a lot of flavor going on there.
Mm-hmm. A lot of spice. A lot of spice.
Well, it's not too spicy. It's not like a tin at Indian restaurant.
Oh yeah, no, that's a whole nother spice.
You better start getting ready to work out afterwards.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be sweating buckets. Well, so in spite of the fact that we did our top 10 sandwiches, it's still going to be time for
The sandwich of the week.
So I'll kick things off. Last week, as of the recording of this episode, was Thanksgiving. And during Thanksgiving, I was with my dad's side of the family in Nebraska and having, honestly, a fantastic time. I love my family, and I love getting to see my family, and I love the fact that I got to see them, especially for Thanksgiving. And we had a good time. But I don't want to get into that too much. But what I do want to say is that kind of later on that night, my uncle, the one who listens to this show, my uncle and my cousin actually are, honestly, they're loyal listeners of the show, and I can't thank them enough. But he wanted a little bit of a snack and decided to grab some turkey, a little bit of, I think it had, you can correct me after this, Uncle, but it had mayonnaise and a hot dog bun. And
we're back to the hot dogs, everybody.
Yeah, we're back to or I don't know if it was a hot dog bun. It might have been a regular bun, but I think it was a hot dog bun. But he put the turkey chunks in the hot dog bun, covered it with a little bit of mayo, and I think added some, I don't know if he added like olives or what other, I forget what else he added to it. But his sandwich of the week, in this case, is a turkey hot dog sandwich. I don't remember the actual name of it, but I do remember asking him afterwards, "Hey, Uncle, is this your sandwich of the week?" Which we did find really funny. So I had to throw that in there. Now, Kelvin, do you happen to have another sandwich to grace our audience's ears with?
So every year for Thanksgiving, we always have leftovers, right?
Oh yeah.
So get one of them Hawaiian rolls. And you get one of them pepper jack cheese with some mayonnaise or spicy mayonnaise.
Spicy mayonnaise. Chipotle mayo or chipotle?
No, yeah. I don't know. I don't think we normally carry that at home.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
But I'll be the only one eating it. Nobody else likes that type of spice.
Oh.
But then Hawaiian roll, turkey, pepper jack cheese, and a little bit of mayonnaise. Bam. And then put some ham in there.
Ham and turkey. Okay.
Yep.
I was going to say you're getting a little bit close to the other one there, but
it's on a Hawaiian roll, not a hot dog bun.
That's true, and it has pepper jack, and you'll always get me with pepper jack. I love pepper jack. It's one of my favorite cheeses.
Pepper jack is just one of those cheeses that the world would be miss not to have that experience.
Agreed. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here, but with all the, just all the craziness and stuff around the holidays, we just wanted to make something a little bit fun or actually very fun for us.
Yes.
And, not super techie, but, it just something a little out of the ordinary here for BLT. So we really hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, or even if you didn't, you know what to do. Feedback at aftersight.org or 720-712-8856. Also, just due to the fact that I haven't had time to, we're going to kind of roll back our BLT bites a little bit. They'll still be coming out just a little bit more sporadically. We're still doing it. We're never dropping BLT bites. Don't worry about that. But, just due to the fact that I've been pretty darn busy this week and next week and the week after, I'm probably going to be, we're going to have to roll those back just a little bit. But we are going to have a BLT bite next week on a really useful tool that is related to shopping called InnoSearch. It's been making the waves and rounds on blind podcasts all over the place. Also, if you do want a gift guide or if you do want to check out some other fun holiday-themed podcasts, and if you want to check out just other blind and low vision podcasts in general, there's a lot out there. There's On Mute Presents, there's AT Banter, Eyes on Success. Blind Bargains has made kind of a comeback. They're actually putting out some interviews that they recorded, so that's a really great podcast. There's just tons of amazing podcasts out there relating to blind, low vision, technology, non-technical, anything you can think of. So just saying, go check that out. And yeah, with that being said, for Blind Level Tech and the entire Aftersight family, haven't said that in a while, I've been your host, Evan Starnes, and I'm joined by Kelvin Crosby, the one and only.
Go live beyond your challenges and plug in your device.